Well, hello everybody. Swamp Fox News coming at you. Like, subscribe, and share. Looks like I can upload videos right now. The last couple videos did upload. Well, the live streaming was crap. Um, I'm going back to Verizon tomorrow because they sold me some expensive phones, telling me I should be able to stream with this phone, no problem. And so I guess her next excuse is going to be, well, it's Streamlabs. Because they told me that my Galaxy Note, something was wrong with the processor or something, was why it wasn't streaming good. Anyway, I'm going to get through it one way or the other. I'm going to figure something out. But I can't really, I want to try to go live to, I wish I could go live to YouTube, but I got to get my 1,000 subscribers. So y'all help me get there, man. Tell your friends about me. And even if you don't turn on the notification bell to get all the notifications, subscribe. That way I can get to 1,000. But you should turn on the notification because I have great audits, man, and blogs. Anyway, that being said, I've been waiting for the last couple days to try to do my Tyrant Cop Sovereign Citizen updates. So let me let you know what the Sovereign Citizens have been doing this week. It's a shame. There's actually a video out. Y'all need to look this stuff up and watch the video. It's horrible. Police shoot a man to death that was complying with their instructions. He was doing exactly what they told him to. And then they shot him for it. And he even says as he's falling to the ground dying, "You told me to." So, anyway, let me tell you what happened. And of course, the police are trying to keep the video from being released, but from fear of backlash. But of course, it's out now, so they bring the hate. Dequarius Franklin was shot to death by Mecklenburg police officers, pointing guns at him, ordering him to place his gun on the ground. As he was holding the gun by the barrel and placing it on the ground like they told him to, the first officer shot him, which made the second officer start shooting. So they shot the man, and 2 officers shot and killed the man. And as he's falling to his death, you can see on the video, he says, "You told me to." He was pronounced dead at the local hospital. I'm just telling you, this took place on March 25th. And again, they've been trying to keep the video from coming out and this news actually coming out like this. So, and my phone's been down, so I haven't been able to, really put out any of my broadcasts. But, so anyway, you can look that story up, and it's like I said, man, this is what happens. Hold on, I'm sorry, I'm looking at something else. The Charlotte Mecklenburg police officers. Okay, just so we had the right police department. If y'all want to look this story up, if you want to watch the video, I mean, it's sad, so I don't recommend watching it. But if you want to see what these sovereign citizens do, then it's really something that you probably should look into. But anyway, hold on a minute. Let me. So I got a couple new phones today, and I'm hoping that they're actually going to work. Now I'm trying to figure out how to live stream. I guess Streamlabs just sucks. And I guess I was having some kind of problem. I guess I am having some kind of problem with my Note because it wouldn't even upload videos for the last couple days. So, let's see. Bear with me a minute. Well, there was a story I was looking for, and I'm still looking for it. I'm learning this other phone. I'm trying to look. Alright. Anyway. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to cut it short. Y'all look that story up. It's awful. I'm having a hard time with this other phone. Man, this technology crap is about to drive me crazy. I'm old. I'm old school. And I'm trying to get it figured out. But let me see what happens. Come on. There you go. I might could have this other story if I could get this other phone to work. Let's see. I think I did tell y'all about the Virginia State Police trooper arrested for child pornography. I'm almost sure I did that story. Alright, let's see. What is this? Oh, yeah, here's a story I wanted to bring y'all the other day. There's a video online that shows a Chicago cop pull a student downstairs, then punch and tase her. He pulled her down the stairs, and then he tases her. I mean, this is a child. This is somebody that they've hired to go to school that's supposed to protect their children, and it doesn't happen, man. These cops go in there. Let's see. New release video shows Chicago cops punching, dragging, and tasing a high school student. Surveillance video taken from the inside of the school shows Chicago police officers drag a student down a flight of stairs at Marshall High School, then punch and shock her with a taser multiple times. The child was 16 years old. The officer is Johnny Pierre, or Pierre, and Sherry Tripp, Tripp. Claims 16-year-old Dnigma, something, I don't know, Dnigma. I can't pronounce these names, I'm sorry. I mean no disrespect. Gosh darn it. Here we go with this stupid phone again. So anyway, 16-year-old, her last name was Howard, indicted and initiated the incident in January. It's crazy, man. A 16-year-old child got dragged down the stairs by two cops, punched and tased. You know, this is who we pay to protect our kids, man. This is what happens. This is what we get for the money we pay. These people are tyrants. You should never, if you don't have to, only in dire circumstances should you ever call the police. If you don't have to, don't call them, because you never know what you're going to get. Now, I'm looking for a story, and another story. Oh, here it is. There you go. Oh, this is another reason I tell you never call the police. A woman calls 911 because she went to a Circle K gas station and she ordered a few things, and one of the things she ordered was a $3 scratch off. And so evidently the guy didn't give her the scratch off. So the lady, it was in Arizona, so the lady called the Arizona police in Phoenix convenience store there. So she called the police. So when the cop gets there, instead of him going to talk to her first, he walks into the store and talks to the clerk. And so evidently the clerk says whatever, and then he goes outside and is mad at the lady and starts telling her off right from the get-go, and grabs her by the wrist and tells her she shouldn't be calling 911 for something frivolous like this. Grabs her, spins her around, slams her to the ground, and breaks her face in 4 places, slamming her to the curb. She passes out, and she ends up waking up in the hospital. So his excuse was that he wasn't slamming her to the ground, that when he approached her to grab her, that a car in the parking lot came close to them, so he slung her around to keep her from getting hit, and she tripped and fell on the ground. Yeah, right. That's not what everybody else says, but anyway, this once again is why you should never call the police. This woman is the one that called the police. Now, you shouldn't call 911 for free. If you're going to call the police for something like a scratch-off, $3 scratch-off card, then call the non-emergency line, even if you got to go through information or Google it, whatever. Everybody's phone's got Google these days. Don't call 911 for something frivolous, because I mean, it's not. He had no right to abuse her like that, or attack her like that. She had every right to call somebody to document the fact that her $3 was stolen. She felt, but anyway, this is why you don't call these sovereign citizens, man. They're going to do what they want, and they're going to beat you senseless. I mean, you know, that's just how it is. They live by their own rules. They have the thin blue line. We're not lucky enough to have to get away with the things that they get away with. Of course, you wouldn't want to. No one would want to do the things that these sovereign citizens do. Man with a cane arrested while recording cops after police feared cane was a weapon. I mean, come on, dude. Here's just another war on photographers. The Colorado cops confiscated the walking staff and have not returned it. A Boulder police officer said he became alarmed when a man with a walking stick who was recording him did not drop the stick to ease his fearful mind. But the man arrested, Sammy Lawrence, said he uses the staff to control his seizures, and he told the cop that his right to use the staff as a cane was protected by the American with Disabilities Act. Anyway, however, the Boulder police officer Waylon Lolotai, Lolotai, was unable to continue his investigation, supposedly, on a trio of homeless people sitting on a sidewalk eating food, with the terrifying thought of Lawrence attacking him with the stick lingering in his mind. Lawrence's video shows the staff has a rubber tip on the bottom and a wood carving of a dragon at the top, but the cops weren't taking any chances, according to his camera. Anyway, it's just crazy. Waylon Loda was doing it. It's just, man, you know, what are they messing with homeless people for, eating on the sidewalk? So what? What are they doing wrong? You know, that's just, it ain't protect and serve anymore. It's not serve and protect. It's harass and collect. I know I've told y'all that many times. Anyway, this video is getting long, so I'm going to go ahead and quit. It's about 13 minutes coming up on, so I hope that it downloads. We'll see. Again, like, subscribe, and share. Help me get to my 1,000 people. I appreciate you, and I thank you for everything you do. I love everybody. God bless, and have a great night.